Congilio, true fire educator, and welcome to the Fireside Chat. This is our fourth installment, so let's get started answering this fourth question, and with me as always is my lovely assistant, Douglas. And Douglas, you have a guitar. Did you start playing the guitar? Have you been practicing some of my licks and DVDs?
No, so you know I'm more of a bassoonist myself.
How could I forget?
Yes, indeed. But here,
thank you. Let me change this instrument. I think this is going to work with our next question, shall we?
Certainly. It's question number 4, I believe, and it's from a Bruce Valley, who asks, I notice you use Evertune bridges. How long have you used them, and can you give me your impressions?
Well, I love talking about gear just as much as any guitar player, and a lot of the folks that have purchased my courses and asked me questions always are interested in what gear I'm using, and I'm flattered that they're even interested enough to ask. So let's talk about a sort of a revolutionary piece of equipment called the Evertune bridge. This is a bridge that is replaces your old bridge on either your Telecaster style guitar or Les Paul style guitar or Strat style guitar, and it really does keep your guitar in tune forever. Let me unplug this guitar. Forgive me, we're in my den and things aren't set up as they would be in my lesson studio. Alright, so you'll hear this guitar perfectly in tune anywhere on the instrument. What's really cool about this is that you can play this instrument for hours and hours and the bridge will always stay in tune. What's great about it is that when I'm shooting a true fire course or I'm in the studio for long periods of time and the creativity is sort of happening and those juices are flowing, tuning or taking time out to tune, I know it sounds trivial, but sometimes when you're really cooking, the last thing you want to do is do a take and then you listen back and then you hear a string out of tune and boy, you had a lot of inspiration on that particular take, so you have to go back and tune up and do it again. And if you've ever recorded, you know if you really get that good take, it's hard to get that feeling back again. Also, too, if you're in a band that has, like maybe you're in a band with a lot of instrument changes. I've played in some situations where I've had 2 or 3 guitar changes, and when I pick up the guitar, I know it's always in tune. I play a lot of music where I require capos. This is always in tune. But what's really cool is this doesn't function like a normal bridge with tuners. If I put this guitar in what we call the bend stop mode, it won't let me bend. But I can play any string, any chord I want. I can take this guitar and do anything I want with it, and it'll always be in tune. I could even take this guitar and pick it up by the strings. It's still in tune. I could take the strings and bend them like that, and it's still in tune. When I bend the string in this mode, you'll notice the pitch really doesn't change. Well, why would you want that? Well, maybe you're playing some kind of interesting... Let's say maybe you're a little heavy-handed and you're going to push normally a string out of tune, which I can demonstrate on this other guitar that doesn't have an Evertune. It's really useful for that. It'll keep your guitar in tune everywhere. Excellent for the studio, excellent for the stage. If maybe you have somebody in your band that's a real... Maybe you're in a Foo Fighters cover band or something, you know, and you're really banging away on the guitar. Perfect for you. I love the Foo Fighters, but you got to play that music with aggression, and it can put your guitar in tune. But let's say we want to get back to a place where we can bend like a normal instrument. We tune the tuner until we hear the pitch change, bring it back, do each one. Then we can bend. And that's still in tune as well. Pretty cool device. I will say that it is a commitment. There's a learning curve involved somewhat. And you do have to have your guitar routed in such a way to get this device built in. It's a revolutionary piece of gear. I use it all the time. I have 3 of them on 3 different kinds of guitars. A single coil humbucker and P90 instrument, particularly for the studio and sometimes for the stage. So that's the deal on Evertune. Check them out at evertune.com. You'll see my mug on there as an Evertune artist, and I'm very proud to work with a cool company like them. And hope that answers your question about Evertune. And some of the, if you have any other gear questions about some of the stuff I play, feel free to shoot me a message. But what you should be doing is stay tuned for the next question as I continue to put another log on the fire here and get back to them. Okay, thanks.